Okay, so Mr.Pokke is beating up the clown. And you can tell this is AI, cause Mr.Pokke is looking sorry. And guess what? He absolutely not. So what happened was this 1v9 video by Saint Tontas got taken down. I was initially thought that it's because he violated the term of service, brigading other content creators, specifically Skull CJ. But it turns out Mr.Pokke is the one who issued the strike. So apparently Saint Tontas is suing Mr.Pokke. And it seems like Mr.Pokke was ready for this. So it seems like he pre-recorded this video from last week.
Time of recording is going to be 12th of Feb, 6:10 p.m. Singapore time. Hey guys, Mr.Pokke here. So by the time you guys see this video, it means that Santontes has decided to issue a copyright counter notification on my formal copyright strike request.
Okay. There's also H3. There was this H3 incident that where he made a video that he gonna sue some specific streamers, goes by the name Denims, Brogan, and KCTron. But it's also clear that if you're reacting to his content, normally, he ain't gonna try to sue you. But the issue is, these three specific streamers were reacting without adding any content and reacting to the content with the malicious intent.
Well guys, if you enjoyed not giving any views to that terrible video, follow, subscribe, throw a prime. If you like the content, if you enjoyed your time here.
There's one thing about copyright you should know is that you got to register it before you publish to be eligible for statutory damages and attorney's fees, which is the main biting force of a copyright infringement lawsuit. Well, I'm happy to tell you guys now, I, Ethan Klein, have registered Hassan Piker Content Nuke with the United States Library of Congress.
A freaking 200 IQ move. I only find out this when I'm editing the video, and damn, I think we could assume that Mr.Pokke pre-registered the copyright and wait for the same contest to take the bait. Jesus. But that's just my guess. And that's why he had a strong case against these three content creators. So it's definitely not like if you're reacting to somebody's video, you're gonna automatically get a lawsuit. And generally for reaction content, as long as you are adding something like, let's say, if I keep doing one of these PayPal me 30,000 dance along with the video and maybe do one of these chun meme stuff, my video would be alright. This way of reacting is already okay. But obviously the way that Saint Tontas is making video is adding a lot of ideas on top of it, even though those ideas are kind of delusional.
Also means that myself, as well as my legal team, will be moving forward to an actual real-life lawsuit on the grounds of copyright infringement committed by Santontes.
Okay.
So on the 8th of February, I issued a formal copyright strike on Santontes, as well as his reaction video on the tragic downfall of Mr.Pokke.
Generally, issue a strike on YouTube over a reaction video is considered a bitch move. Because when you got like 3 strikes, your channel is going down. And you do have option like requesting takedown or just simply claim demonetization from that video. It means you're gonna get money from other people's video using your content, but those wouldn't trigger a strike. I never get any strike in my channel, but I believe that it's 3 strikes within 3 months, your channel gonna turn into ashes like one of those Thanos finger snap. So what Mr.Pokke did is considered a nuke, and now Saint Tontas kind of like counter-sue him. And as I said, as long as you are in the video and you are reacting to the video by whether just dancing or singing, you are 99.9% gonna be fine. And on top of that, Saint Tontas did add a lot of things into his video with his opinion. So from this perspective, I do think that Mr.Pokke doesn't have the strongest case. And I believe that Mr.Pokke is going after Saint Tontas with 2 other reasons. Like 1 is defamating and 2 is harassment. Because if we take a look at the history between Saint Tontas and Mr.Pokke, Saint Tontas has been doing his video for like a lot of time. And I think it can be considered as some form of harassment. Like, how many videos is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15. 15 video about Mr.Pokke. But again, I'm not a lawyer, but that's my impression with it from what I heard within the content creation space.
Due to direct violations of copyright infringement masked under the pretense of fair use. Now, this was then followed up by my substantial amount of proof addressing the 4 factors of fair use, inclusive but not limited to the purpose and the character of use.
Yeah, 15, 16 videos definitely substantial.
The nature of the copyrighted work, the amount and substantiality of the portion used, as well as the effect of use upon the potential market.
I think Mr.Pokke gonna go after him on the point 1.
So on the 9th of February, after I submitted all relevant proof and evidence on Sentontes and his reaction video towards my original content, 3 days later on the 12th of February, which is going to be today, YouTube reviewed my evidence and subsequently removed the content on Sentontes' channel using a combination of both automated systems as well as human reviews to process the removal request. At this point, I'm gonna be making this video because I know one of 2 things are going to happen. Either Sentontes attempts to reach out to me privately on resolving the matter and taking the most amicable path of resolution.
Yeah, Sentontes should have go for the first route and stop making video about the Mr.Pokke because obviously, I'm sorry for the wrong pausing moment. Okay, this one looks much better. Because I do think a major reason why Mr.Pokke is going after him is because Sentontes has been exploiting the reaction content way too much that it can't be considered as a harassment on Mr.Pokke. And instead of pushing out the ordinary content when you have somebody after you keep bringing up the wrongdoing of yours, sometimes straight up defamating and making lies about it, I could imagine that's gonna be a tons of stress. And I think that's his main purpose because I think he has been dealing with Sentontes like almost a year before. They came into an agreement that they're not gonna make video on each other again. But now they made their crossover in the Arknight Enfield. Who would have thought about that? I mean, I'm also one of those. I thought I'm gonna be doing Arknight content normally, but I really never expect Sentontes gonna come to the Arknight Enfield. I never anticipate that. I mean, guys is talking shit about the Arknight Enfield the way he did back in the Center Zone Zero. And I find a pretty good success making video about him. So I'm like, why don't I just repeat what I did back then, but on different game again? And it's weird that he never respond to my video.
Or he doubles down and issues what is known as a copyright counter notification. So if this video is going to be released, then it means that Sentontes has opted out the second option in an attempt to claim the content he has made, the tragic downfall of Mr.Pokke, is not.
I think the whole reason why Sentontes goes this far is because he got caught lying so many freaking times. You can straight up see it from the Captain Cabinet video where she caught Sentontes lying for 26 times in a single video. What the hell, man? And instead of covering a lie with another lie, he keep bringing up other people's wrongdoing and just straight up made up another lie without covering the old one. He just keep moving to the new whatever delusion perspective that he gonna have and expect people to forget the bullshit that he said before.
A copyright infringement under the grounds of fair use and thus want to reinstate his content while removing his copyright strike. Now, something to keep in mind over here, this counter notification is not an official legal action of suing myself, Mr.Pokke. It is essentially a request made by either Sentontes.
I wonder if this strike gonna remain in his account, even if Sentontes won the case.
Or his legal representation to keep his reaction video up on his channel under the grounds of fair use. In other words, this is a legal request to reinstate the content that was removed due to an alleged mistake or misidentification made by myself, Mr.Pokke. To
Yeah,
put it
now
simply
he's
at this
just
point,
being a
the
lawyer here.
original party, which is gonna be myself, will also have two options. Either I accept Santonder's request to reinstate the video and remove the copyright strike within 10 US business days, or I reply to the counter notification with an actual evidence of legal action, which is either gonna be a lawsuit, court order, CCB claim, or determination of infringement from the CCB, which is gonna be the Copyright Claims Board under YouTube. If you guys see this video, it means that Santondes would actually rather try and argue that the content in which he reacted to its entirety, alongside uploading within 12 hours of my original upload, actually belongs to him instead of myself due to the grounds of fair use under critique commentary reaction. For most creators, especially smaller...
Okay, so it's like he's reacting to his video too early, and that is affecting Mr.Pokke viewership. And if I show you guys like how algorithm work, uploading a reaction video too early is gonna affect the algorithm like directly, because they are technically the same video. And generally when it comes to reaction etiquette, in the past people will be waiting for like 3 days, but I do believe that right now it's gonna be like about 12 hours or maybe 16 hours. If you take a look at how my algorithm works, this is the amount of views in the first 24 hours, and it is account for over 60% of my view within the first day. And if we drag it up to the 7th day, it's gonna be looking like this. I got 5,000 on first day, 2,000 on second day. And imagine if Saint Tontas reacting to the video in the first day, the view gonna be cannibalized and stolen by the Saint Tontas. So it's true that by reacting to a video would take away some of the views. That will definitely gonna happen. But in general, when a big content creator reacting to your video is more beneficial. But it's totally different when this Saint Tontas try reacting the video in the negative way. Sometimes even try to like frame and smear it in the way that encourage audience to not watch his video. And that is when the issue happened.
They will not have the financial means of actually hiring an attorney and standing on business to protect their works, which are rightfully theirs, while Santondes will continuously try to actively steal content from other creators under the guise of fair use critique. Now, unfortunately for Santondes, I'm not one of those.
The reason I said it's 12 hours or 16 hours is because these people are uploading about 2 or 3 videos a day, and the pacing of their algorithm gonna be more drastic than myself, who came out with a video every 2 or 3 days. Because if you take a look like content creator like Tectone or Asmongold, they are uploading 3 videos a day, because that is the most optimized way to upload the video for the algorithm, because the algorithm is more favorable to the new video
creators, and I will not be scared into removing my claim by a legal request from either you or your attorney, just so that you can continue thinking this is just a game for views under the court of law. As of right now, I have the necessary resolve, evidence, as well as legal support to take this as far as Santondes wants to take it, even if it means spending hundreds if not thousands of dollars to protect my content, which is rightfully.
I gotta say that like Saint Tontas messed up his mind pretty badly. I mean, it happened to him before. And I think Mr.Pokke just hated this much for this to happen him again. And I think it's mentally fatiguing to dealing with people like Saint Tontas who just keep attacking you like that. And Mr.Pokke figured that, yeah, maybe I should spend thousands of dollars on lawsuit just to stop that. But I do think Mr.Pokke can just ignore him like entirely. And instead of posting an hour-long video on like clarifying the issue with his editors, it could have been a 4 to 5 minute video. Say, yeah, I didn't do it. Here's what happened, and period. I mean, especially when you are facing people like Saint Tontas who just keep dropping his opinion, pooping out all kinds of assumption. And instead of spending hours to disprove him, I think dealing with him with short video is gonna be more effective and less fatiguing.
Might. I will not discuss my case on why this is going to be a direct violation of fair use in details, as I'll leave.
Yeah, that seems to be a classic legal move, because you don't want to give away like which counterpoint you're going to defend yourself on the court. Not that I'm a lawyer, but that's my impression with the lawsuit.
But at this point of time, we'll most likely be seeing a response drafted by my legal team under an official lawsuit or court order made to Santondes, proving that what
Damn.
Santondes is doing will not hold in the court of law. As such, we'll most likely also see our attorneys either settling before court or actually going into an actual court case in which only time will tell what is going to happen. In any case, I am prepared, I am confident, and I will not back down until justice is going to be upheld for myself as well as my content. That's pretty much all I have, and I'll be looking forward to the future developments of this case. Thank you.
I think the reason why Mr. Pokke responds so quickly is simply because if we take a look at the Saint Tonta's channel, he has been harassing Mr. Pokke like since 1 month ago and keep farming on him like 1, 2, 3, 4 videos. So my guess is Mr. Pokke has already consulted lawyer after this video and waiting for a new video about him to be dropped, and boom, this GG 1v9. The 1v9 thing happened here. He got the strike instantly, and I could imagine that Mr. Pokke consult his lawyer before issuing the strike. So on the flat surface, Mr. Pokke seems to be weaker because Saint Tontas does add a lot of reaction and his opinion on top his video. But at the same time, Mr. Pokke is like 10 steps ahead of Saint Tontas. So with everything prepared just to stop him from making video, even go as far as bringing it to the court, spending thousands of dollars. So man, and the video just keep going on. So from Mr. Pokke's perspective, yeah, he should definitely sue him, even for the sanitary of it. But I still want to say that I'm not a fan of Saint Tontas. This one is obvious. But I'm not exactly cheering for the Mr. Pokke either. So I just want to let you guys know that I'm kind of like fence sitting. I'm not gonna take any part of that. I just want to keep things about the game. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't even make this video, but I just finished it. And I hope my videos make things clear from a small content creator perspective. Don't forget to like and sub, and see ya guys.